Here we are then, Class 10. The gold medal match. Patryk Chojnowski from Poland has been very impressive coming through, the world ranked #1. And this is Gi Yang of China. And although he's a little smaller in stature, he's a very good player. It is the man who won the gold in London in Chojnowski and the man who won the gold in Beijing in Gi Yang. And it is a repeat of the final from London with Gi winning the silver in London. So can he overcome the man who bested him there? Giving away a lot of height, a lot of reach. This is Class 10, and actually there was a Class 11 for those with the intellectual impairment, but in terms of physical impairments, this is the class for the athletes who have the least impairment in terms of how they can play their table tennis. And so expect a lot of action around the table and some excellent play from these two.
So expect a lot of mobility from Gi Yang. The man will have the reach of Chojnowski, who's 26, Gi Yang 30, from Baoding in Hebei province. Chojnowski from the seaport town of Gdansk in Poland. Just towers over the table, doesn't he? He's up around 2 meters. He's got a good wingspan. You know, in China, we talk about the great number of table tennis players they have. 13 cities in China with more than 10 million people in them. Just over 11 million in Baoding, where Gi is from. It's interesting that Chojnowski has taken to table tennis. A man of his height, when the racket's in his hand, it's only just reaching down to table height. He has to crouch just a little, such as his height.
I have been trying to ascertain his height, but short of going out there with a tape measure, it hasn't happened so far. Suffice to say, probably the tallest we've seen in the competition. And good for reach, but like you say, gotta crouch down. Very powerful, a very good route to the final as well. World ranked #1, the man who began playing table tennis back in '99. He's only 26 now. And Gi Yang had a bit of a struggle against his compatriot Lian Hao in the semi-final. Came through in 5. Gold in Beijing, silver in London, the bronze in Athens. He has the set. I'm sure, though, he'd like a couple of golds within that set. Gi Yang, the one of the torchbearers for the 2010 Asian Games as well, in Guangzhou. Two World Championship golds, the current Asian Games champion as well. Lost his limb in an accident when he was just 5, so always played table tennis with that balance that is natural to him. Chojnowski actually he lives in Gdansk, born in Sweden. Likes playing, funnily enough, giving his height, likes playing basketball. Attended the sports academy in Gdansk. Also a world champion, both team and singles. So 2 players who know the way to the top step of the podium.
Jeffrey Wong and Ravi Matos are our umpires. set to go.
Lovely forehand from the Chinese athlete. Really got into position.
Jio, there's the call from Chinese supporters.
And I think a few Brazilians behind them getting involved as well. They've been adopted.
If you're not familiar with the expression of the Chinese cheer at sports events, the Jio just means pour more oil, more fire, more heat. You hear it at almost any sporting event.
Nice from Chojnowski, watching it go long. Very intense young man. Just 4 years younger than Guy, who has turned 30.
He looked to be all over that and pushed it along.
Oh yes, oh yes. Well, if he could play that point over and over again, he would do. Perfect. Now we've seen a lot during the tournament. Umpires getting a little bit upset about athletes not showing the ball with the palm of their hand. Now, obviously, Guy can't. What he does, he has the ball underneath the bat and throws it up. There's a fairly similar serve all the time, so execute the serve. But it's not going his way in his first game. 8-3 down.
Chojnowski hasn't lost a point on serve so far.
He's got a bounce, literally a bounce in his step at the moment.
He's won the last 7 points.
That may have something to do with it. Let's have a look at how he serves this. And it works for him very nicely. It's the deficit down to 5. Oh,
both putting a wicked amount of action on the ball. And game points aplenty for Chojnowski.
excellent point. Shame for Guy. Under pressure now. Got the forehand perfect there. Has to get round, give himself some space.
So there is first point dropped on serve for Chojnowski.
And he wraps up the first game in convincing style, storming forehand. 11-5, just 5 minutes to go ahead in this gold medal match.
正手啊，你那个第一局后边你还是从反手开始，一定要从个正手啊。再一个注意接发球，接发球稍稍慢一点，不用控制那么死，他上手不是很急。
Work to do then for Gi Yang of China. Chojnowski of Poland looked very powerful, the world #1. There's 5 ranking places between them. Gi 6th in the world. Both these gold medalists here at the Paralympic Games in the last 2 editions. Chojnowski last time out. Not happy with himself, is he? Hit the net, felt he should have at least got that onto the table.
So Chojnowski, after being so good on serve in the first game, drops a couple at the start of the second. It's so odd how just the start of a new game brings a new complexion to a match.
Yeah, the momentum can always shift. Good forehand though.
Restart the point. Too short with the reply, Chojnowski, and Guy quickly onto it.
Oh, didn't get that at all right. And flying to the boards.
Again, trying to come up behind the back of the ball. You can either miss it altogether, hit the leading edge of the racket.
It's all done at such speed to hit a top spin. You've got to be right on top of it. And he did it there though. 2 really good forehands. The fight back from Gi Yang. Backhand not functioning quite so well. A lot of spin on that shot from Chojnowski. Often from the stand, you don't really appreciate just the revolutions on the table tennis ball, and unless you get it right on the return, no chance of landing it. Too much power. He really giving Chojnowski the run around.
Chojnowski forced way back from the table.
Sometimes there is the odd player who likes to play the defensive game and will look voluntarily drop back and keep knocking the ball back, but these guys both attackers by nature.
$12 points in the game, so the little towel break doesn't last long. I like to get on with it, both of them. It's a match being played at good pace. Gee, by a couple. Lost the first 11-5.
Too good from Patryk Chojnowski. Playing international for Poland now for, what, 5 years. Trying to play the cross-table shot straight into the net. This is better from Guy, who's edging towards his second game. It's wide. Wide idea. I don't think Chojnowski would have been able to get it back, but you've got to hit the edge. Still has the serve though. And that's a good serve as well.
Just died on Chojnowski. Couldn't get back to ball.
From necessity, he has a very distinctive serve, and he looks to get as much spin on that as he possibly can. But the Pole has 2 serves of his own here. Just missing the table again.
Well, the top of the net not favouring Guy. And Chojnowski really needs to take both points of these 2 serves. He's got the first. Not the second though. Chojnowski pushes it long. And game points for Guy.
Chinese coach still clapping. Not much else he can do, really. Not allowed to offer any advice. Not until he's in the corner. Might be very soon. And the net cord didn't help the Polish athlete's cause, and he finds himself pegged back again. Guy Yang takes the second game. They're 1 apiece here. So then, all square. It was a 5-minute demolition for the Pole in the first game, but he's been pegged back. Took slightly longer for Guy. And who will take the momentum into this really crucial, of course, third game? Fabulous. Really quick hands from Guy. flicked the backhand. Lots of topspin. Too quick for the Polish athlete.
Coming into this day of Paralympic competition, Poland with just the one gold medal.
This would help.
Yeah. Chojnowski with a chance to double that tally.
We've had a lot of athletes at the table tennis, but not a huge amount in the finals, I think it's fair to say. But this is excellent opportunity to hear the Polish national anthem.
Blows himself a raspberry. Yeah, 6 silver, 3 bronze. So they got 10 medals, just the one gold.
Oh, what about that? Had to lean around, make some space for the forehand, and I don't think you can place it much better than that. They must have sore hands, the coaches, by the end of the day, mustn't they? Still clapping. 3 apiece, 1 game apiece. Just try to block it back over. Had the angle wrong.
Chojnowski just telegraphed really his second shot of the rally. Well anticipated by Guy. He was all over it. 4-3.
Very strong from Guy. That first defensive backhand from Chojnowski was almost miraculous. Really instinctive. He couldn't do it at the second time. And he's a couple of points behind in this third game. And the Chinese has the serve. Well, the momentum's really changed and switched in this match. 11-5. The Pole took the first game.
Well, the sting's gone out of Chojnowski's serve. He's lost 4 points on his own serve in this game. He only lost 1 in the opening game, which he took 11-5. So Guy is getting used to Chojnowski's style of play again. They met each other before, but
(6-3) then to the Chinese athlete, and every second being taken by the Polish coach.
Chojnowski 4 wins to 2 against Guy. 7th meeting now. Guy just waiting for a little bit of the noise to die down.
Oh, just excellent point. And there was only so much bend in Guy as he tried to keep making space for the forehand. That should have pounced the inevitable and tried the backhand from there. Back to just 2 behind. He's on par. 6 apiece. Very tight, this one.
Just get the feeling Chojnowski stepped up the intensity, is putting a bit more venom early in the rallies on his own serve, trying to get back to that dominant aspect of his game. And that one landing right in the corner. Nothing that Gi Yang can do about that. And he's riding a little wave of momentum here. Chojnowski to take him back to the lead. He's won the last 4 points.
And he has another point. Six. He's come back, and a handful of points has gone his way. And another one.
Like that's 6 in a row for Chojnowski.
It's a very good timeout from the Polish coach, because he looked second best up to then, and now a new lease of life and 2 points away from taking a 2-1 lead in this gold medal match. Oh, just took the net and went long. Wasn't a bad effort from Chojnowski.
Chojnowski's got to be sure he doesn't just throw the momentum back across the net with that loss of point. He hasn't, and he's got game points now.
Scored to the first one. Slightly wild backhand, he knows it as well. (10-8), still 2 game points to make it 2-1 for the Polish athlete. And he's done it. And served the weapon in that particular instance. And it's a very good timeout call by the coach, because he was in all sorts of bother before that. And then that massive run of points straight afterwards, and he was able to hang on and take the game. He leads by 2 games to 1. So the momentum with the Pole, Patryk Chojnowski, the 26-year-old from Gdansk, a man who is playing basketball and he's not involved in gold medals. Had the gold in the Paralympics at London, and has the advantage here.
You know, really, once you're on the retreat that far back from the table, there's no way back. 9 times out of 10.
Didn't read that at all, and that's why Chojnowski was so delighted. When you force the false shot, so to speak, it's a very satisfying thing indeed. Good energy from Guy. Happy to take on Chojnowski. Go toe-to-toe with him. Oh my word. Look at the strength of that forehand. Chojnowski just about got a bat on it, but not much else. Wasn't going anywhere near his opponent's half of the table, that's for sure. Such power. Well, the Chinese athlete making headway in this fourth game. Saw that though, of course, in the third game, and then like a steam train, Chojnowski came barreling through.
Total match points, 33 to 28, Chojnowski.
Such a quick forehand, quick hands, great rotation from Guy.
Chojnowski, for a big man, he moves so well. It really hasn't been about his reach this match. It's his reflexes and movement.
Back on level terms. And he avoid taking it to a fifth. Oh, hello. There's going to be a yellow card issued somewhere. The coach, I think it's the Chinese coach, been told to be quiet. That's where the yellow's been. And if he gets another one, it'll be sent away to the stands or somewhere away from the corner.
Sent to Coventry, as we say.
That's not that far. But no, they're not allowed to offer any coaching advice. They can offer encouragement, just general. A lot of clapping, of course.
All right, Guy back out to a 2-point lead, getting towards the sharp end of this fourth game.
Oh, yes. Well, I've seen some pretty quick hands and some excellent forehands from Guy, but how about this from Chojnowski? Bang.
He's got long levers. When he does get a chance to swing at it, it stays hit.
Yeah. It was a lovely backhand from Chojnowski, but Guy just showing that he has enough speed as well. May not be quite as rangy as his opponent. Nice, really crisp. Very disappointed that the serve was treated with such disdain, Will Guy, but excellent from Chojnowski.
wants to finish this in 4. Got to get aggressive on the Guy serve. Not like that.
Oh, here comes the yellow card. Didn't see it, but off camera, he was reaching for his pocket, the umpire. Didn't like the way that he slapped the ball away in frustration. It's understandable. You do get frustrated in these moments. He won't be getting frustrated at that. He's hanging in here. Very nip and tuck. Oh, not that time. Some great backhand defending from Chojnowski.
He had the right attitude. He tried to get back to the table. But a good deep return forced the error.
His forehands have been full of spice, haven't they, Guy? And he has 2 game points now to take it to the 5th and deciding game. And there you go. Well, it's going to be a tight one. Hold on to your hats.
It's going to a 5th for the Class 10 gold medal.
Here we go then. Hold on to your hats. The last and deciding game in this gold medal match. The last match of this session.
Quick, high-quality start to it. Chojnowski going to try and dominate the table, make some noise. Guy, on the other hand, is not very vocal. And he's all skill and speed.
His range is a bit out at the moment. Chojnowski. This is going to be a tense affair. Who has the mental strength as well as the physical ability? Oh, that's an excellent forehand.
Well,
Really?
it was deep from Chojnowski, but not at great pace, and back it came from Guy. Deeper again.
Just turned him inside out, didn't it?
Well, Chojnowski only dished it back. It was a straight-out error from Guy. I ran a bit of work on the ball.
Took the net and disappeared off past the edge of the table. 3 apiece, 2 games apiece. You'd hate to predict this one. Lovely. Oh, they're all pulling out the shots now. He makes a statement with the forehand. Back comes Chojnowski with an excellent cross table shot. Great quality. Oh, yeah. And it's Guy again. 3 crashing forehands. He's not interested in the backhand at the moment. He's going to get around if he possibly can and play it on the forehand.
Chojnowski tries to trap him on the backhand, at least with the serve, but it's hard to keep Guy there. Oh, big mistake on a service return from Chojnowski. Doesn't even get into the rally. And Guy edges a little closer.
Past the half-hour mark for this game. And still we go. This time it's Chojnowski who wins the war by proxy from a different postcode almost. Five apiece. Furious with himself. Flicks it long.
Yeah, it's all about risk and reward late in the game, and he went for plenty early. Chojnowski got nothing. That time.
Yeah, real wristy forehand. Just too quick for it, Guy. Not much you could do about that.
I think you're right. Both words, risky and risky. But you know, a low percentage shot, high value return, 6-all.
A lot of topspin on that from Guy, and it means he edges ahead just in this enthralling match. Not many people have disappeared. You're missing out if you've already headed out into the warm Brazilian day.
Point for point, shot for shot. 2 games all, 7-all. Gold medal not far away, but for whom?
Oh, what a shot that was.
He took his time with the counterpunch, didn't he? He was waiting for the right ball to hit at.
I'll tell you what, we've seen a lot of these shots from away from the table. That's the best one so far in that match. Really cracked, it got down. A lot of topspin to get it back onto the table, and it was good enough to bring the timeout from the Chinese.
8-7, Chojnowski. Chojnowski, so mind you, has won 4 of the 6 encounters with his rival today, Guy Yang.
Well, it's too tight to call. Just sit back and enjoy.
Well, this is the glorious unpredictability of sport. It's why we love it. You don't know what's going to happen in the next couple of minutes. Who's it going to be?
Well, we know soon enough. And within about 40 minutes, they'll be on the podium. But which step of that podium will they be on? Just a bit tucked up there as he retreats afterwards.
I think Chojnowski can't believe that Guy got that back with such pace.
Well, he would have fancied a 9-7 lead and to have closed it out from there, but it's still very, very tight. And the Chinese athlete has the serve.
He's only dropped 2 points on serve in this 5th game. And doesn't drop one there.
Now, closer we get to that magical 11-point mark. The more important these, well, all points are important, but you know what I mean, the more crucial in the stage of this game they become. Oh, dearie me, a miss completely. And all of a sudden, there are 2 gold medal points for Guy Yang of China.
Chinese coach. Oh, a little bit fortunate. Chojnowski went very deep and caught the back corner of the table to stay in it.
And he has the serve as well. Still gold medal points. Bit of work to do for Chojnowski. And he's done it. Another great backhand. Goodness me.
He saved a couple and gets himself to 10-all.
But the first of the serves, and they do alternate now, is with Guy Yang. Oh, yes.
Oh, how about that one down the line from Chojnowski?
Well, no more timeouts, and the momentum definitely with Chojnowski, who is skipping around this table. Gold medal match for him. Gold medal points. Oh, it's long. Hands outstretched, willing it back down. Didn't happen. 3 match points in this match. 2 to Guy, 1 to Chojnowski. Neither athlete able to convert. And it's a great match, this one. And that is too strong for the Polish athlete.
Didn't do enough with the return. Match point, Guy.
Serve with Chojnowski. So it's in his hands, really. Oh, yes. He's had some brave shots when the match point, the gold medal point, has been against him.
It's 3 he saved.
Now the crowd get going. Oh, brilliant. Utterly brilliant.
Chojnowski was nearly on his haunches.
He got lower and lower and lower. There he goes. He's still got back up again, should he have needed to, but it went long. Oh, my word. What a match this is turning out to be.
Oh, glad it went to this 5th game. It's a thriller.
Second gold medal point for Chojnowski. We've had 5 in this match so far already. 13-12. Oh, yes, excellent. Got around the table for the forehand. And the Chinese coach, amongst others, is up and out of his seat.
Yeah, Chojnowski guessed wrong. He went across court.
The Chinese fans dare to believe.
The Chio call goes up once more, maybe for the final time. It's match point for China.
Chojnowski, once again, the way it's rotating with the serve. No, it's gone long. Sat up for him.
This is the game without end.
Saved the fourth game point against him. Well, if and when this game comes to an end and somebody has to accept silver, it'll be a bitter pill to swallow. Oh, and missed it completely. Can't quite believe it. Fifth gold medal point for Guy. 7 so far in this match in total. And it's gone long, and he's done it.
He's got a card for that, for stepping on the table, but he also gets a gold medal for winning it. It's glee for Guy.
What a match that was. You have to feel for Patryk Chojnowski, who played some fabulous table tennis, but Guy outlasted him. Oh,
well, the last game was worthy of a whole final. 16-14 to Guy. Both men staved off match points, and Guy stayed cool, stayed in it.
48 minutes, that match. I think that's what, possibly the longest we've witnessed on this court, and here he goes. He's off to see whoever he can find in the stands, and this is how it finished. For once, his choice of shot let Chojnowski down, and not for the first time today. Somebody's on top of the table.
Yes. He'll be on top of the podium in a while.
No, he's got nothing. I'm sure the coach would say nothing to be disappointed about. He played some great table tennis. He won the gold in London, couldn't add to his haul, but Guy Yang adds to the gold he got in Beijing. He can call himself now a double gold medalist here at the Paralympic Games.